A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Mike Foltynewicz, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, in his last start, he ended up taking the loss, and really, he only threw 4 innings, so probably didn't deserve anything better than that. He'll look to go deeper in this one.
Trey Turner strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This team has to find a way to hit more balls into the gaps and get some big extra base hits. They hit into more double plays than any other team in baseball, and as you know, that's going to take the wind out of your sails.
Anthony Rendon will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Bryce Harper will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League.
And 3 home runs over his last 10 games, too.
In there, no balls and a strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Looped out towards short. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Ryan Zimmerman will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
A runner on first with 2 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different from that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there. Excellent. Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue that here.
Leading off for the Braves,
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there at the knees, strike one. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Rendon. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
batting second.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Number 7 will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte brings with him. He has more runs scored than anyone in this lineup, so it's going to be vital that he's able to get on base and into scoring position. Continue giving the guys behind him the opportunity to drive him in.
Strasburg is ready. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Nick Markakis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
Preston Tucker will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You get that feeling? That'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Oh, nice pick.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So with the leadoff man aboard, time to check out this date in baseball. June 9th, 2009. The Washington Nationals, to no one's surprise, make Steven Strasburg the number.
He's for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Batting 7.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Number 2. Adam
As the
Eaton.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8. The catcher,
Matt
number
Wieters
33.
will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
1-2.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 37.
Now to the plate, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
In there, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Tyler Flowers will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
On the ground to third, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality. plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
You know, sometimes people talk about no doubters when a guy hits one 20 rows into the seats. Well, that's a no-doubt double right there. No chance for any of these outfielders to get it. With their backs to the infield, they got to get back there, get the ball back into the infield just to save a double.
Standing in now, Ruiz. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 3 driven in. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Lined hard toward right center. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 9th.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Foltynewicz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The man on third with 2 down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Trey Turner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. At the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him. And he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving. He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Way outside. 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Ender Inciarte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Strasburg steps into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And 1 gone now in the Atlanta 3rd.
Now batting, number 7.
Number 7 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is eaten. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Howie Kendrick is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Washington, second baseman.
Adam Eaton is into the box
The
for his
left fielder,
second
number
appearance.
2,
0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here.
Inside.
Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tucker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The catcher, number 33, Matt Wieters.
Stepping in, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece.
Leading off
Nick
for the Braves here in the 4th.
Markakis set to lead us
Right
off in the
fielder,
home half of the
number
4th inning.
22.
Strasburg looks in. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
The 2-0 on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Into the box, Preston Tucker. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. Rendon bare hands it. He is out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 5th, tied. Steven Strasburg heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, it's pretty evident that this is not going to be the outing that turns his fortunes around. Remember, he gave up 5 runs his last time out. This is already 4 in this one, so it may be back to the drawing board yet again.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, second baseman.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Shane Carr is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up packing. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Braves 2. Leading off the inning, Danny Swanson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strasburg gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Ruiz. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Playing 2 balls, 2
and that
strikes.
misses 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of
pitcher number
pitch recognition
52.
there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Shane Carr is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers do take it really seriously. And no matter what the case is, it's pretty cool to pick up a big league knock. I know how tough it is.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Braves strand 1. They trail 5-2. Adam Eaton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Number 7 will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Eaton going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's a 5-3 game now.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he chased it in the dirt. Wieters gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Nick Markakis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Rips this one to first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The left fielder, number 20.
This ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Preston Tucker. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Don't want to forget about it. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3 and 2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Standing in now, Danny Swanson. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Flipped out the other way towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Oh, love it.
Braves will settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. Trey Turner will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Leading off for the Braves,
Ruiz steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. This is in the air to left field. Eaton is under it. 1 out.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it.
Winkler.
I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Ryan Flaherty will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ryan Flaherty.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Strasburg with a check at first, and they got him.
Well, obviously there's never a good time to get picked off, but sometimes are worse than others. And when you're down by 2 late in the ball game, that is one of the worst times.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Ender Inciarte. Fly ball heading for the alley. Harper on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything.
Number 7.
Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
First offering on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
No.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, the troubles are starting to pile up out there now. They got a lefty and a righty getting hot in the bullpen, so I don't think I'd be too surprised if they come out and get them right now.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Freddie Freeman will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A bare-handed pickup. It's in time.
Oh, great play.
Nice job there by the Washington bullpen. 8th inning. Anibal Sanchez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Anibal Sanchez.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Howie Kendrick. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
They've let these guys keep hanging around and hanging around, not able to put them away. I tell you, this game, it's far from over. They're not going to go quietly.
Preston Tucker gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as we are all tied at 5.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And that was big trouble right there. Big home run that ties this game up.
Sean Kelly is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 28, Sean Kelly. Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 8,
something a lot of men suffer from. The fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not. So he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Danny Swanson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One and 2. Here it comes. A little low. It's 2-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. 14. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
From the stretch, Ruiz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And if he got caught chasing the high fastball on 0-1, you can bet he's going to see another one on 0-2. Good job to lay off that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. Adam Eaton will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Adam Eaton.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The man you see here out for a 2nd inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he's set down, 1 away.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Daniel Murphy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
And that's going to make things really interesting now. You get that go-ahead run up to second here on the double, but you do have 2 away. So with that base open, they don't have to pitch to this next guy if they don't want to. Or at the very least, they can pitch him very carefully.
Brian Goodwin.
Arodys
pitching for the
Vizcaino
Braves,
comes on now,
number
trying to
38,
keep this ball game tied.
Arodys Vizcaino.
Into the box, Trey Turner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker is in pursuit. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. And we are all tied 5-5. Glover come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Pedro Severino is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 29, Pedro Severino.
Arodys Vizcaino will be announced here, but I'd be surprised if he gets an opportunity to swing the bat leading off the inning. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Fastball call, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ender Inciarte comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Shot towards second, and this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Oh, what a swing there. Now you've got the winning run at second base. So with one away, now defensively, it's going to have to be all hands on deck if they want to get this thing to a 10th inning.
Number 7 strides into the box now with a shot to bring in the winning run. But the question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, you know, with that base open, I'd at least expect him to work around him and maybe hope he chases some bad pitches. You gotta love the strategy that comes into play in these situations.
Harper waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Maybe not exactly what he wanted, but that will get the winning run up to third now with 2 away. So at least you increase your options. A wild pitch will do it, a pass ball, a balk, and the old walk-off single will do it too.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
And it's quickly 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Atlanta. This ball game still tied 5-all. Anthony Rendon ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Right side. Reined in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, right fielder
Bryce Harper strides in, grounded out his last time through. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half, so one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Nick Markakis steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Eaton ranging back. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And, guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Nick Markakis, thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the